If your parents see this, they'd be even more convinced that creatine is just another drug, so make sure they don't.
Him yesterday at weigh-ins, and he's extremely excited to be here.
Fortunately, he didn't lose before the fight. He waited until the fight itself to take the loss. Can you spot what this guy is doing wrong? He's not saying lightweight, which is why he's struggling with every rep. And if you think his form is off, he's actually 2 steps ahead. The stretch phase of the movement is all he needs. But this guy took the stretched part to failure. This guy is lucky to still think a 225 squat is impressive. But how on earth squats facing away from the mirror? The 3-second hold he mentioned never happened. All he did was bounce to stand up using momentum. And about the gravity not existing, this is the real meaning of that. Everyone who does this is just protecting their heart for the white monster, and that's why. With enough white monsters, you'll eventually unlock no arm push-ups, and it's not about superpowers. Getting attacked by a dog out of nowhere in the gym is something that never happens, except when El Campeon is around, then anything's possible.
Get him up, get him.
He got it. The dog attacked on Campeon.
Yeah! Fuck yeah!
Not only did he lift 3.5 his body weight, but he did it with an overhand grip and no lifting straps. How much more impressive could it get? Here is another guy with insane grip strength, holding 6 plates on each side without even struggling.
People say I'm the luckiest man.
If you lean back during the shoulder press, it stops being a shoulder press and becomes more like an inclined press, which is easier. Still, the fact he can press that much weight so quickly while standing is actually incredible. There are rumors that this guy trained legs with Luigi on December 4th. Some even say he never misses a workout, just like Luigi never misses. Another guy who never misses is this one. With the equipment he makes, that's great for focusing on each muscle and giving an amazing contraction while using it. While that one targets only one muscle, this one is a multi-use machine that's mostly for lower back and hamstrings. To make the trap bar a multi-use piece of equipment, this guy is doing a double benched, D-handle grip, trap bar goblet squats. If things were taken literally by their name, free weights at the gym would be free to take, and that's exactly what this guy thought, so he had to give it a try.
I'm gathering up the free weights.
Yeah, they're not to take.
They're free weights.
They're not to take, though.
They're free weights.
They're not to take home, though.
Why would they be called free weights if they're not free?
They're free weights because you get free range of motion from them.
I thought this was like a library, you borrow a dumbbell. What do you mean?
That guy should do a masterclass for Planet Fitness staff on how to handle things more calmly, because the last time he tried to cook a steak there, this was the reaction he got.
Bloomy.co edibles.
I don't care.
Do you want some at least? Tell them to get the drug from Bloomy.co. No more Tootsie Rolls. Start putting steak out front.
And suddenly this guy's punches are as powerful as ever, with no one knowing how he managed to do that. If anything else interrupted his lift, he wouldn't be too happy about it. But since it's his kid, he'd happily stop and give him a hug. One of the worst things about having kids is all the Legos scattered around the house. That's exactly why this guy started training, so he'll be more than ready for that moment.
Superman punch!
The pain he was feeling is nothing compared to what this kid's brother went through. There is nothing to critique about this lift, and even if you think of something, just remember it's 150 kg. Reading the caption and seeing him lift with one arm, I thought he was about to pull a 700-pound deadlift, just like that, but it's actually just how his recovery went from an injury. This guy never has to worry about the anabolic window. Right after his final set, the meal is already prepped for him.
Yep, so
I got one more set.
As you guys know, you gotta eat big to get big. You can't pass up mama's lasagna, and I don't think you should. Even if you're on a strict diet, unless you're like doing a bodybuilding prep, eat your mama's food because it's not gonna be there forever.
And honestly, there is no sane person who would skip lasagna. No matter how much you hide it, people treat fit people differently from those who aren't. Dad hate this guy hard, so he decided to change his life.
I never looked at you.
Called the first one savage, more my mood, that's what it was.
He lost an amazing 300 pounds, and at 31, he's now the healthiest he's ever been. The reason you know it's a real 200 kilograms is because Andrei Smaev still needs someone to hold him down. Even though he weighs over 330 pounds, eating junk food might give you good results while you're younger, as it's mostly about calorie intake. But in the long run, it will definitely catch up to you. That's why a healthy diet will always be the better choice. This has to be the reason why Derek's back is still lacking, as his coach wasn't doing him justice.
Sorry, I don't fully understand, sir. How did you feel?
Baby boy, the prince. Time on cash monroe. Extreme entertainment.
Why is he using a wheelchair if he can still walk, right? You don't have to be paralyzed to use one. For some, walking is possible but difficult, so they use a wheelchair to make things easier and safer. All those late nights spent eating peanut butter to hit his calorie goals are finally going to pay off after this cut. That actually happened. There were times he was 1000 calories short and the only way to hit it was peanut butter.
Alright, so it is approximately 1 a.m. right now and I still have close to 1000 calories left to eat in a day. Very, very unfortunate, I know, but I'm going to show you guys a quick technique, a quick... I want you to pick up one of these weights. What I want you to do is just kind of curl it like this. Curl.
Whoa, that's too heavy.
You just curled 40. You're good at this.
I am?
And because he has ADHD, he probably already quit going to the gym. He lost interest and moved to something else. This 21-year-old Bulgarian weightlifter attempting a 225 kg clean and jerk, which was about to set a world record in his category. Unfortunately, the mats weren't long enough for that. The difference is he chooses to go climbing, while those guys are doing it for a living, not by choice. Here is the thing about the gym, it always brings people together, no matter their age, in a good way of course. Like when this guy started the conversation and soon got invited to hang out.
What's up, Phonk? That wasn't here when I went out searching for this one. You may just have not seen it. No, trust me, I wasn't there when I was searching for it. That's a good metaphor for life, you know. You're looking for something, you're never gonna find it. I remember that from when I was younger than you. Yeah? All I know is I'm about to turn 77, so... 77, you look fantastic. For an old buzzard, I'm doing alright. What's your name? I'm Ross. Ross? Jaron. Jaron? Yeah. Where you from? Oceanside, New York, originally. I'm a Boston boy. A Boston boy. You don't have an accent. Just like me, I don't have an accent. Oh, Ross, you from my friend. I look forward to some time. I'm gonna see you when you're 92, alright? I guarantee you, I'm gonna make sure, see you before then, you and I need to get out after we work out. I know a few bars, we can have a good bite to eat, a couple of cold. I'll let you know when it's time to eat sometime. You let me know and I'll be there. Look forward to it. My friend.
That's it guys, see you in the next one.